Suspect is proceeding north, approaching 2nd Street.
Both units, this is Circle K, 123 Main Street, 123 South Main Street. No subject came into the store, pointed his pistol at the expert.
Currently, we're now turning, going northbound, traveling on 1st Street at approximately 30 miles per hour.
Our cars in law enforcement are our offices. So the most important thing we have to teach them is learning to drive in the present, paying attention to what's going on around you at all times, because you are driving a vehicle that represents your agency. I'm Daniel Dumont with the Douglas County Sheriff's Office. For the next couple weeks, the cadets are learning to enhance their driving skills and abilities.
It's a lot harder than YouTube makes it look. It wasn't so easy talking and driving. It was harder than I thought, for sure. I'm Jaron Young from Parker PD. With the scenario that we're doing today, shows you all the stuff you have to pay attention to. You should be a really good driver, so that's the least of your worries. Because there's a lot of other stuff you have to pay attention to.
This is a very hard skill. It's one of the most unique, I would say, in the academy, simply because people come into this academy with driving experience. All of them have driven at some point in their lives. So the hardest thing we experience is trying to coach out habits that they may have gained over the years that are not good habits when it comes to driving a motor vehicle. With the new cars built the way they are, a lot of them have sensors and backup cameras. A lot of the people, especially the younger generation that we have coming into this profession, they rely a lot on their sensors and their camera systems inside their vehicles versus their mirrors.
It does make it a little harder because you want to look at the camera, and I'm like, nope, look at the mirror, look at the mirror.
Both units, this is Circle K, 123 Main Street, 123.
Car 16 in route code 3.
Shuttle units route code 3. Subject position with north code of the
The instructors get in a suspect vehicle. We dispatch them to a call for service. They get a dispatcher on scene on the radio to talk with them.
There's plenty of times where you get into a pursuit and you have to be very careful. There could be traffic, there could be people crossing the street, and you just have to be aware of everything and drive very carefully. I'm Giovanni De Leon with the Lone Tree Police Department. I feel like it teaches you how to drive fast, but in a controlled manner. You definitely drive faster, you take corners faster, but then you also have to be aware of a lot of different things, how the other person is driving, making sure that when you're coming to stop signs, that you're about to run through, you slow down, you look both ways.
It was a ton of fun, probably the most fun I've had so far. You get to go really fast and chase suspects. And it made it feel real. It made you feel like you're actually a cop already, so it felt really real and cool.
We give them a vehicle, make, model, a license plate. Then they simply work the process of following that car around the track with their lights activated and communicating amongst each other to help bring that pursuit to a resolution.
For both units, it'll be at the Circle K, 123 Main Street, 123 South Main Street. Female subject came in the store, fired rounds into the ceiling, and took the contents of the cash register.
Car 16 affirmative, going northbound on Highlands Road.
One of the hardest things is when you're involved in a pursuit, obviously stakes are high, there's a little bit of stress involved. So they need to understand that they're not just paying attention to what the suspect is doing, they have to pay attention to their own driving actions as well as to what everybody else is doing on the roadway, because they have to drive with due regard at all times.
You got anything else you want to add? I'm far better than Tyler. Tyler's subpar compared to me. I need that to be in the interview.
Words of encouragement. Oh! You didn't even do it! Oh, no! Oh, no! How was that? I can't believe you've done this.
How do you feel about yourself, sir?
We gotta go. On to the next one, dude.